Hello Internet, my name is Andrew Eder, and welcome to another episode of Film Editorials. Last week, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was king of the box office, and I think it's going to be on top again this week, so let me do a review on it. This movie takes place 10 years after the events of the previous film, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and in the intervening years, most of humanity has been wiped out by a plague called simian flu. The apes, led by Caesar, played by Andy Serkis, live in the woods just outside of San Francisco, and because they're pretty isolated, they think all the humans are dead. There are a few human survivors still in San Francisco, and they're led by Jason Clarke and Gary Oldman, and the problems in the movie arise from when the human survivors run into the ape survivors. Before we get started, I just wanted to point out that I don't like primates. I don't like monkeys, I don't like apes, I don't like chimps, I don't like orangutans, I just don't like them. I don't really know why, but it was never a big thing for me. I never had stuffed animal monkeys when I was a kid. Nothing, not interested. I've seen the original Planet of the Apes movie and it was okay. It's not one of my favorite movies. It just doesn't appeal to me. And then I never saw Rise of the Planet of the Apes because, again, didn't appeal to me. With that in mind, I wasn't expecting to really like this movie, but it's actually really good. One of the things that really impressed me about this movie were the themes. Trust and family are at the heart of what this movie is about. Who can you trust? Why can you trust people? Who makes up your family? What do you consider family members? These things are important, then they're common in other movies, but they're just really well done, and it's just really well constructed. And despite being set in essentially an apocalyptic future, it's actually kind of uplifting in certain respects. It gives you hope about the nature of humanity and what it means to be like a civilized person, which is nice to see. It's not just, barbarians whacking each other with sticks or something. One of the other really good things about this movie were the performances. Gary Oldman is great just because he's Gary Oldman, but I feel like he's underutilized. Jason Clarke is a pretty likable lead character, but he's kind of a blank slate for the audience. The standout is, of course, Andy Serkis as Caesar. He is phenomenal. And then the ape effects around his motion capture performance are just breathtaking. There are times you forget you're looking at a CG ape just because it's so good and so well done, and he does a really good job. In spite of the fact that I don't like primates very much, there's this one scene with Caesar and his son that is really powerful. And lastly, I've kind of touched on this already, but the effects are just phenomenal. Not just the ape effects, but also the post-apocalyptic San Francisco, the tower where the whole climax of the movie takes place. It's all really good, and there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's all gorgeous. So to wrap it all up, I'm going to have to say that Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is surprisingly good at 4 out of 5 stars. It's got great themes, it's got great performances, and it's got great effects, but Gary Oldman is underused, and I just don't really like primates that much. That's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you thought of this movie or what you think about primates in general down below in the comments. Please don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!